5 stars literally like a week after I filmed the last Animal Crossing video. And I'm gonna be real, not much has changed on my island. But the reason I'm filming it now is because I have unfortunately decided to start over on my island. I have logged over 400 hours. I've hit 5 stars. I've gotten basically all my dreamies, but I lost the motivation to play. And I miss it. I miss being excited to play. I miss villager hunting. I miss all of that. So I feel like I need to just start over, start fresh, and that will hopefully return my love for the game. So I'm doing it today, but before I say goodbye to Mount Cream as we know it and start over, I'm going to be doing one last island tour to show you where I'm leaving it off. So if you want to see my new island and just follow that journey, I'm going to be streaming it on Twitch. I'll have it linked in the description box if you want to check it out and watch me play live. If you're not into live streams, which I understand, I'll be uploading highlights of my island up on my non-ASMR gaming channel down below as well. So either way, you can keep up with me and I'll be posting about it over there. I might do, like in a few months, an updated where Mount Cream is now ASMR video as well, but as of right now, it'll just mainly be on Twitch. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump in and I'll show you Mount Cream before we say goodbye to it. So here we go. So here we are in the game. We're actually looking at Dobby right now. Well, we were looking at Dobby, and the funny thing about Dobby is I got him from my best friend Lily's island, and so he's the one villager that won't be going into the void, that will be still here because Lily is actually going to take him back. So Lily actually just kicked out one of her villagers on her island and is gonna have Dobby come back and live on her island again. She got rid of Dobby because she wanted to find someone else, and then I think she regretted it, but I loved Dobby too much. I didn't want to give him back, but since I'm starting over, he is gonna go back and live at Lily's island again, which I think is pretty cute. But as for everyone else, we'll be saying goodbye. So let's go ahead and jump in and I'll show you what the island looks like. A few of the items I'm probably gonna drop at Lily's island, like clothing items or like holiday items that I won't be able to get again. I'll leave at Lily's island, so I'll pick them up so that way when I start fresh I won't have like nothing. But most of the stuff is just going away into the void forever, which is kind of sad, but I'm kind of excited as well. So it's our last time talking to Isabelle on Mount Cream. I don't know if I'm gonna name my island Mount Cream again. I probably will, or Mount Creamy or something like really similar, but this Isabelle, it's the last time we'll be talking to her. Oh, and we literally have a visitor at the campsite. Okay, I haven't had a campsite visitor in weeks, so that's funny. Watch it be like someone I really love, like Lolly. If it's Lolly, I don't know what I'll do if it's Lolly, so it better not be because that might make me rethink everything. But okay, here we are right outside my house, which looks basically the same as last time, except for now I have all my Lily of the Valleys ready to go, which is exciting. They're just planted right in front of my house because I like them and they're bougie and I wanted to keep them. Let's check the mail. Oh, so I bought some stuff. Oh yeah, this is like seasonal stuff that was in the shop. I'll probably keep that. Take it to Lily's. Oh, my pockets are full. Okay, I'll come back and get that later. But yeah, so my house looks the same. I did an 8-hour tour and it hasn't changed at all, so I'll have it linked down below. That's what my house looks like now on the last day of Mount Cream. So my villagers never, ever, ever like come and hang out on my like yard. Sorry, I'm literally tearing up. Biscuit was one of my very first villagers. He randomly showed up at my campsite. He wasn't on my dreamy list. I wasn't looking for him, but I fell in love with him and I took him. And just the fact that he's like the first person I'm talking to. Anyway, why am I crying? I love him so much. I'm really gonna fucking miss him. I'll definitely find him again. Biscuit, I will find you again. I'm coming for you. Like, he will be on our new island for sure. I love him. So over here we have just this empty little area. I used to have pathings. As you can see, part of my island there's like no paths. Part of them there's like really messed up weird paths, and then part of it has nice paths. Like, I was trying to rechange all the paths and I gave up. So yeah, ignore that. But to the left we just have this cute little bench area, and then to the right we have the little fortune cookie stand from Pocket Camp. And then we have Bob, who I have a tattoo of, so I'm not really sad about leaving Bob because he's literally always with me, but he's thinking right now, so okay, so this kind of changes my plans. Bob is one of the only two villagers that's given me their photo. I literally have him tattooed on my body. He's one of my favorite villagers of all time. My plan was to just let him go into the void and then I'd just villager hunt for him later, but the fact that he wants to move out, I feel like I might need to say yes and then have him live on like one of my friend's islands, and then when I get a plot in my new island, bring him back, so I'll have one villager from my original island again. So I'm gonna say yes, and hopefully I can find someone that will take him and I can bring him back. We'll see. But there's Bob. Love him. He's in his like original outfit today too, which is kind of iconic. Then over here we have Rosie's house, so we'll go talk to Rosie. Yeah, her house just looks like this. It's just a regular house. Rosie has been my #1 favorite villager since I was a kid. She was my first favorite in the first Animal Crossing game I ever played, and I'm gonna miss her a lot, but I will find her again. So she's one that I definitely will bring onto my new island. Oh yeah, we need to go check the campsite. But I love her. She's it. I would say her and Bob are like my top two, which I know is pretty basic, but I'm really attached to them. I love them so much. But Biscuit oh my god, I love my villagers. It's so sad. Down by Rosie's house we have a fountain with a bunch of rainbow flowers around it, and then a good old cemetery. I was about to say campsite, girl. This is not the campsite. This is where the dead be camping. I really like the campsite. The cemetery. Oh my god, am I fucking okay? I'm not okay. I have so many thoughts going through my mind. This is actually way more overwhelming than I thought it was gonna be. I like the graves yard. I think it's cool. Over here we have my lazy boy corner, so all my lazies except for Stitches live here. We have Bob's house, who we just saw. We have Sherb's house. Sherb's yard has always been my favorite. I think the way I decorated it looks really good. I like it. I don't know where Sherb is. And then we have Biscuit's house over here, who we already said hello to. And then a little playground right there. I don't think much of this has changed if you watched my other tours, so I'm not really going into much detail, but yeah, I moved the chalk down here of Bob and Sherb's little best friend chalk. Love it. As you can see, the pathing right here is very splotchy. This is kind of where stuff started to go wrong. So I gave them this cute little heart pond, but then I moved Sucker out because I just didn't really need another lazy. And he was like my least favorite lazy that I had, and that's where Toby moved in, so Toby's in there now. Lily will come get Toby later, but I guess we'll say hi to him for the video. Definitely not saying goodbye to Toby because I'll be able to visit him all the time on Lily's Island, so yeah, there he is. He's building something. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to ask what he was building. Hold on. He's making a sleigh. I think I already have it, yeah. And my pockets are full, so I can't take it. Anyway, yeah, my pockets are full. Thank you, Toby. So there's Toby. His house and everything will go to Lily's Island, so that's good. I don't have to be sad about that. But the next villagers, of course, Marina, as I mentioned earlier. And I am really sad about Marina because she was the first islander to give me her photo. And so we're like best friends. She's the oldest, besides Henry, I think maybe the oldest villager on my island. And you're stopping by so early makes me feel like you might have good news. Girl, it's not really good news. I'm so sorry. I don't want to cry this whole video, but let's give her a gift to say goodbye. I'll give her oh, Luna's bed, that's cool. I will give her a plushie, a stuffed animal. She's very happy about it. I love her. She's a queen, and definitely if I ever found her on a mystery island, I would take her immediately. So, Marina, I will definitely see you again. So, that's her pink little dream house. I love her. And then outside of this side of the island on the beach, I just have a little cafe that I had made, kind of like Starbucks or something, but I think it looked pretty good. It looks good. I like it. So yeah, that's the that's like the right side of my island. And you come over here, we have the town square, and Daisy is working out. Daisy is my most recent villager that I got, and she's really cute. I really like her, but honestly, I don't know if I'd take her again. Yeah, but she is really cute. And then Biscuit's back there running. He's just watching me. Down here is my airport entrance, which has the waterfall and stuff. We have CJ up there at the campsite. We'll go see who's in there. But yeah, so here's the Mount Green waterfall. My flag is Blonde by Frank Ocean. I'll probably keep that in the new island, or maybe I'll make it like another Frank Ocean album. Who knows? But yeah, I really like it. I think it's funny. But yeah, so this is my walkway. There's just a nice path, this little picnic area, and whatever. Oh, we have Stitches, who we saw at the beginning of the video. Stitches randomly showed up at my campsite. I have Stitches amiibo, and I have Rosie's amiibo, so I can bring them back if I need to. But I didn't use Stitches amiibo to get him here. I just added on me, and I was like, oh, one day if I ever want him, I'll do it. But I always said if he ever showed up, like on a mystery island or something, I'd have to take him because I just love him. And then one day he showed up at my campsite, and so I had to take him. But yeah, so I'm not that sad about leaving Stitches or Rosie just because I have their amiibo, so I can always bring them back. But yeah, so right here we have a little workbench place if any of my friends would come over and they wanted to grab something that was there. And then there's Stitch's yard, which is very boring. I never got around to decorating it. To the left of Stitch's house we have Henry's house, who Henry's actually back there. was my first friend on Mount Cream, so I'll miss him for sure. But then we have Anka's house. Anka is the baddest bitch. I've said it before, I'll say it again. She is the baddest. I love her. Of course, if I ever find her on a mystery island, I will gladly take her again. She is the ultimate snooty. I love her. So I'll just see what she's up to. The book off's happening this Saturday. I'm sorry, Anka, I will not be there, but yeah, I love Anka. She's just in her royal robe. Like, she's just so bougie, and I'm definitely gonna miss her a lot. I love her. Let's actually go see who's in the campsite. So yeah, next to Anka's house is Daisy's house, and Daisy, of course, is not home right now, but it's still decorated like a jock's yard because Stinky used to live here. Stinky was the jock that I had on that island, and then he moved out. But I lost so much motivation. I never got around to giving her a nice yard like she deserved, which is sad, but yeah, so I think that's all the villagers and their houses. So then over here, we just have my campsite. Let's see who it is. Who's it gonna be? I'm kind of nervous. My last campsite villager from Mount Cream. Oh, it's Allie. That's okay. That actually makes it easier because I don't really want Allie, so I don't really mind leaving her, but yeah, Allie, sorry, Mount Cream's not gonna exist after today, so you're really not, you don't want to move here. But yeah, there's my little campsite area. And then down here to the left is a mess. So here is my museum, which is not finished. I thought I would have finished it, like completed at least the fossils. I think that's what I'm closest to finishing is the fossils, but I never finished any of it. These are just some extra fossils I had out for. My plan was to like decorate this and make it look cool. Never got around to doing that. There's the poop fossil right there. I love that. Yeah, it's kind of a mess. There's just a fire pit on the beach and like a random beach bag. There's really nothing here. I didn't really do much to this side of my island. Back here is just a whole bunch of clips that I meant to delete and never got around to, and now the weeds have been growing on them. You can tell I lost motivation. And then up here we have my flower garden. So I was trying to grow hybrid hyacinths. We have like a pink one that I grew, orange ones, the one purple one, and blue. And then I just had like this little table that has some cold watering cans so that my friends could help me water, along with a piano and a craft table. And then this was my rainbow flower garden, which never got finished. It overgrew a lot, so it's not perfect, but if you go all the way to the side, you can see what it's supposed to look like. But yeah, it kind of overgrew and didn't get finished, but I think it's still pretty cool. Up here on the left, there's nothing. Absolutely nothing, it's empty. And then if you go over to the right, there's another section with nothing. Just empty. And then we have my shopping area. So again, didn't finish it. Very, very messy. This was supposed to be like a huge 3-layered shopping district, and I never finished it, so the shops are just plopped right down in the front. We have Nook's Granny and Able Sisters. And then just some extra hybrids, a random bamboo tree, and then up, wait, what? Oh, that's a house shadow. I thought that was a fish in the water. That scared me. Then up here we have my orchard, which has not changed. Besides the pathing, I think. We have one of every fruit and money trees. The flowers are so pinwheel. And then that's basically it. So yeah, that's my whole entire island. I'll show you guys the map. So we have all the resident services and houses in the middle, the two shops at the top, the museum on the bottom left, and yeah, that's what it looks like. We also have our villagers, which I'll move my face cam. So we have me, Rosie, who I have her amiibo, as I said, so I can bring her back easily. Bob, who hopefully I can find someone to take until I can pick him up again. Henry, I will be saying goodbye to Henry. I don't know if I would take him back again, but I loved him. He was the OG villager, the longest one that's been here. So Marina, second longest one that's been here. I definitely will find her again on an island. Toby is going back to live on Lily's island so I can visit him and everything, which is good. Stitches, I have his amiibo. Biscuit, I will find Biscuit again and bring him back. I love him. I'm really sad about leaving him, probably the most sad. Sherb, who I didn't get to see in the door. I'll go find him and say goodbye to him, but I would take Sherb again, of course. I love him. Anka, another one I will definitely take again if I find them. And then Daisy, who I probably will replace with someone else. But that's the final Mount Cream overview. The final residence, how it looked. Half of it looked really good, the other half of it looked really messy, and I just feel like I can do it so much better the second time around because I kind of know more about how the game works and what I can and can't change. So I'm excited for the future, but I am sad to be leaving Mount Cream. Again, if you guys want to see my new island and watch the process of it, I'll be playing it on Twitch and putting highlights on my second YouTube channel, so check them out down below. Let me know what you want to see on my new island, who you want to see, what villagers you think I should look for, and just stuff like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching me and enjoying these Animal Crossing videos. I get so much joy out of doing them, so I'll definitely figure out other ones to do in the future. But yeah, for now, sayonara to the original Mount Cream. We're gonna move on to bigger and better things, and I'm excited. So I'll see you guys all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Take one last sip of my coldest water, of course, and I hope you guys have a great day or night.